Hello, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We will be continuing with Byzantium today. We'll probably head to the maintenance tunnels. Again, my ankle.
That episode from a few weeks ago was...
Where we need to find some sprats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It is very convenient that all of them are just marked. There were some talks about exterminator automechanicals. I do not see anyone yet though. Some of them are running away. I like the one that was just like resting. Prosperity Plaza this way. Okay.
Unexerting. Trespassers terminated. Returning to patrol. Now switching to garbage disposal mode.
Oh. That is a problem.
Gross
Their
investing.
mistake.
Oh. Sweet coming the area.
So,
I'll keep it down.
automechanicals are getting rid of sprats. That unfortunately also includes
Sweeping the area. Exiting security.
the ones that I need.
mode. System investigating. Security trespassers terminated. Now switching to garbage disposal mode.
Pull it together, Parvati!
Is there any way?
Watch it!
Hello.
Captain, behind you!
Acropolis district. Okay, that is interesting. Any terminal where one may control them. This is the parcel service, right? So yeah. No.
Security patrol. Reminder, please pay your gravesite fees. Searching. Resetting threat level. System.
This is the place with the big rat, right? Most certainly is. That is gonna be tough. Yeah, there is no way, come on. You're gonna...
Here we go.
Ah, you're still alive. Wait. How many health
I can
points
take a
does this
hint.
thing has? $8,000? My dear lord, you have 8,000 HP? Ah,
Wish I could do that.
Yeah.
The drop on us. I'm going.
So that did not exactly like pan out like I hoped it would. Maybe, what I need to do first
Okay.
is actually Hmm.
Ready, Captain. I'm on my way.
Okay.
Incoming.
That also works. Far from being ideal, or graceful, or anything, but it works.
Any luck finding my sprats?
I hope they're all alive, man.
Truly? Why, this is marvelous! And all safe and sound.
Yes.
Oh, Reginald, Philippa, Vonda, Haroon, Iskander, Evelyn! I'm never letting you out of my sight again! Please, take this. It's not much, but it's the best I can offer for the safe return of my darlings. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Nice.
Be right there.
I have never found another dervish mist. I don't know what's going on with it, but this thing seems to be exceptionally rare.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
I think we can both agree that Maverick Johnston is the finest director in Halcyon.
I agree with that. But only because Halcyon's aetherwave industry is sorely lacking in sophisticated directors.
Oh, for law's sake. What about All My Colonists? Johnston directed that.
Johnston did not direct All My Colonists. His name was tacked on, much like his endings.
Now it's time to become famous, I guess.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
On the right,
For
got it.
all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
Oh, I can finally read this poster. Wait a second. With Burbage 2000 and Burbage 3000. Amazing. What's my gamma setting? Let's drop it a bit. Because this indoor area is extremely overexposed. It did not help much, to be honest.
We're not gonna do this, are we? Promise me.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Ruth Bellamy. Now filming. Well...
Great! You made it! Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Sure thing, boss.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't think, kid. Just act. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
I'm struggling with picking my perks. Like, I really am. Like, just none of it clicks with me. I mean, maybe cheetah, okay. Note from Maverick. You go these grades, we need at least twice as many and grungier. As grungy as you can get. This is supposed to be an authentic space adventure, and real space adventures have crates. The next time I see the set, there had better be loads and loads of crates, or you are fired. Maverick Johnson. Okay, let's get on the set, shall we?
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, idiot. Those crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Are we on camera now? Because I really don't care to be.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
Remain stoically silent.
I see you haven't changed a bit, Steele. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
That's what you think.
Yes, it is. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, but there's nothing you can do. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut, cut. That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
Whatever he offers you, ask for more.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me.
Oh, you're not walking, man. Oh, that probably takes you just down.
Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
You don't sound impressed.
Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
You won't. Okay, Ooh, I don't like it. So, this is before my audition, right? Right. So, let's see. Skills. I do have a lot of persuade, but not enough of intimidate or lie. So, This gives me some dialogue skills. This gives me some persuade. I would like to swap some of my companions real quick. Oh, that's a long elevator, is it? Maybe if I go more towards the intimidate and lie, maybe that will go better. Nope, that's not how you do it. You have persuade. Yeah, just better persuade. Okay. You have lie and medical. You have lie and lie. Okay. This is persuade engineering. This is intimidate and hack. And this is double intimidate. Okay, so is it Salmon Nyoka? Yes, Salmon Nyoka. Guys, you gotta help me out there. My head gives me persuade bonus, why? Right? +7. But I do have a Y +5. We'll probably try to go with this one. Let's try that again, shall we?
Well, well. All of with what?
Remind.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other?
Remain stoically silent.
I had you surrounded. I've been away.
You ran like a coward then. You'll run now if you know what's good for you.
I just got chills. But still, you'll not stop me now.
This what passes for entertainment around here? They ought to try tossing back a Spectrum Red and going rapt hunting. Someone's bound to lose an eye. It'll be a riot.
Hey, no one told me we were giving critics an early look. I gotta focus, okay? I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantum.
Let's try going with engineering this time.
And I spent 3 hours learning how to pronounce them. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal debt.
Finally!
You're not even taking this seriously. I refuse to work like this. I've done Aetherwave spots for Wentworth, I'll have you know. To the break room, everyone.
Cut! That was fantastic. With actors like you, who needs writers? Let's take 5.
You're gonna come in, right?
There's my star. Walk and talk with me. That was brilliant stuff. Do you write your own material?
It goes so much better this time. Do Raptidons shit acid?
Amazing. Just firm up that jawline, and you'll be a triple threat. I'm gonna have to fire the writing staff. What do those anemic fuckwits know about dialogue anyway? I'm thinking a whole new script. More pirates, bigger explosions, you flicking a Stogie Slim into a barrel of gasoline. Marketing says that kind of action sells tickets. Here, this is for your work today. I'll be in touch once we get that script.
I'm satisfied. And the port reputation increased. Wow. But I was hoping so much that there will be some ship decoration. I probably do need to study the map of Byzantium. Now, what else can we do here? We can go to Cecile, right? And we can go to Dr. Chartrand.
Don't you think we ought to...
And yes, still in the chemicals, yes, absolutely. However, I would like to pick up some of my outfits. Oh.
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely, the bullet will ricochet, which could be bad. Or hilarious. There's a tiny chance of a hull puncture, which would suck us into space one chunk at a time. Bad and hilarious.
Ugh. Just imagining that makes me sick.
That's why we don't miss.
It's funny that they're talking that right next to Parvati, who will probably be the one responsible for fixing the hull. Iconoclast, MSI, and MSI. I mean, I also have Sugar Ops armor and my hibernation suit. I have never encountered out there a harsh grip. I am heartbroken. Now, if I will be going to Dr. Chartrand, then maybe I need Ellie as a doctor, and just for the, like maybe for some engineering purposes, Parvati. So let's go with this. With that in mind, I would like to go. We will jump to the Prosperity Plaza, only then to go to Jocelyn, right? Her name was Jocelyn? Jolicoeur. Cecile Jolicoeur. Now, I would like to see your reaction on the Iconoclast.
Goodness, look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it. 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope.
So that counts as 1. see about MSI.
I can't wait to see those outfits.
No reaction.
If I do somehow drop dead in here, promise me you'll drag my corpse somewhere with monsters.
What can I do for you, darling?
Do you react on sugar ops?
I can't wait.
Nope.
What can
My hibernation stuff?
I can't wait.
Nope.
What
Okay. I think all the marauder stuff I have removed it, so yeah. So marauders and some spaces gear.
I've always loved that stuff.
Hortense yelled at me about big.
Have I been here? Oh no, it's that place to get drunk. Okay.
You and your pen pal seem to be getting along.
Don't make it small. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Whoa, take it easy. Didn't realize you were so wrapped up.
You're doing it again.
Let's go check out Dr. Chartrand. Hi. Hopefully we're here not for the murder.
You think the privy's gold-plated too?
Well, we can probably check that. Personal terminal. Logs. Cascadia. Compromised? I received a message that an unauthorized user was looking through the files on my Cascadia terminal. Maybe some marauder with 2 firing brain cells. Maybe not. I hope whoever it is understands the sacrifices made on Monarch and HRS 1084 serve a higher purpose. One day, when all of us have attained a new state of being, humanity may forgive my sins. My worst suspicions are confirmed. HRS 1084 was ransacked. Who knows what became of the suspension tanks, my team. As usual, my handlers on the board are no help. Until I deliver results they can replicate, package and disperse to the general population, they desire only silence and obedience from the likes of me. Circumstances were hardly optimal at the primary and secondary labs. Political instability pulled Cascadia out from under me, and some combination of cabin fever and paranoia soured HRS 1084. Perhaps my home in steadfast Byzantium will offer the retreat I need. Though I miss working alongside colleagues, I know that I hardly deserve the ones I enjoyed, the ones I lost. The work continues in isolation and loneliness, perhaps as it should. The first extraterrestrials. Ever since our species became aware of itself, we imposed our superiority on the worlds we touched. Colonialism worked, for a time. But our oldest trick didn't work in Halcyon, did it? Now we are the ones who must bow to a force greater than ourselves. We are the ones who must adapt. Update. Wine makes me too introspective. Perhaps I'll balance it out with vodka. Unseal entrance. Impressive.
That's top-of-the-line equipment. Better than most hospitals, even.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
I used an elevator. Lilia Hagen sent me to kill you.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Hagen? I've
Hagen.
never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
Why would the board want you dead?
To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you. I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
Lilia runs sublight salvage and Groundbreaker. Good boss, bit of a live wire.
That's a gentlemanly way of putting it, Captain. She's obsessed with aliens.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
You've been to Cascadia and Station 1084. I know all of your dirty secrets.
What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
Sublight took over the lab. Your human aquariums are probably just a decor.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
What were they trying to prove by experimenting on themselves?
We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
What crisis?
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving.
Crap. But it doesn't explain the research I found.
The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Adaptation didn't save your research team.
Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough.
You burned through a lot of valuable scientists to arrive at zero solutions.
I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
The scientists are the only people who can understand how the stuff's supposed to work and what needs to be changed and what needs to be adjusted. I do agree that it is unethical to just take a person who does not know anything about the nature of the experiments and make him a test subject. However, how about you just tell the truth? The colony is starving. We're trying to approach the problem from a different... Like, tell me the story. I mean, yeah, is it again about the board? Because they're like, ooh, hush, hush, confidence. But I don't know, write an NDA for these people and then sue them or something. I mean, aren't you a bureaucrat? Isn't Cornelius Vanderbilt one of the assault cruisers patrolling Halcyon?
It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
If the board's authority is vulnerable, that's a crisis waiting to unfold.
Exactly. If colonists know we can't feed them or protect them, They'll begin to wonder why they need us at all.
The board wants to adapt the entire population of Halcyon.
Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off Halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
You really think the board got our best interests at heart? I mean, they say, but I'm just not sure.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying.
Again, so this is the same conundrum that I have with Phineas Wells. He is a criminal, right? But at least what he is claiming to be, at least what he is claiming he's doing, he is trying to revive the colonists of Hope. Yes, for the purpose of replacing the board, but yada yada yada. The point is he is working to wake up people from their slumber. I can align with that. Dr. Chartrand. There is an inherent problem of the colony starving. And she is the one who works on that problem from an unusual angle, from a very, like, maybe dangerous angle, but she's working on it. She is a member of the board, but it seems like she is in clash with the board about, like, how it's going on. Like, I don't know, like, is she bad just because she works for the board? In any case, I'm not hanged up on murdering people left and right, so...
You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
Exactly.
I try not to, least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
It seems like she's trying to help, Captain. Honest help. Ain't many in the colony doing that. We should let her try.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
So, we have to make a decision out of 3. We either murder her and stop all the work whatsoever. The colony still starves. Maybe if we manage to revive people on Hope, maybe because they're bright minds, as Phineas claims. What if they're not bright minds? Let's imagine for a moment that Phineas knows about the missing of the Vanderbilt, right? What if the colonists on Hope are soldiers? What if Phineas wants to wake them up so that he can have a military force to go and clash with the board? Who is the lesser evil here, Phineas or the board? I definitely not inclined to murder her. I have not dealt with the board and I don't know how bad they are. Gosh darn it, let's go all the way for Phineas.
The one
Team
on the
Phineas,
wanted
yay!
posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander?
So there really is no alien conspiracy?
Alien conspiracy? No. What, did you hit your head on your way in or something? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive.
What if I gave you 3,563 reasons? It's less work than hauling my corpse out of here?
Wrong answer.
Guys, can you kinda please engage? Would be super nice of you. I am also thinking if I have something that can increase my the tactical time dilation. I mean, Fokushito is also nice. Ooh, level head. How long does it last? 25 seconds. I can also take a thinking caplet. There was a perk that reduces consumables weight by 50%, right? Maybe I should have taken that one. I'm dead. How much money do I have? 65,000 bits. I think we can live with that.
If anyone...
That'll do, sucker. Now move along. The doc has a lot of work ahead of her. Tidying up and such.
Oh, that worked way better. Security Blade Ultra. Yeah, I definitely do not owe. There was some weird symbol. Okay, never mind. 28 and 10. Interesting. Do you by chance have any terminal I can read here, like to get some lore, your lab experiments, maybe some ship decoration, practically anything? Dr. Lorelei Fowl. Subject will need medical treatment beyond our current understanding before any attempt at extraction is made. You should have let me go, Lore. I drew the short straw. It was my turn. I don't think I'm strong enough to go on without you. I'll never stop searching for a way to bring you back. If I fail, may the architect annotate your place in the equation. So, scientists unite, I guess. Lilia will not be happy with that. No, sure. What do we have here? We do have Minister Quark, of course, but we also have Fallbrook and Groundbreaker. We need to find the marauder stuff and space stuff. So I'm thinking of going first to Fallbrook, see what we can do with Ellie, and also try to find some marauder stuff over there. Excuse me? Oh. Crap. Give me one moment. That was unusual. And most unfortunate in the end of the episode. That's unpleasant. Eugene Smith's Sportatorium. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we?
I've shut off the
Sorry.
visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters. So you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Why, thank you.
Okay. So I was watching this program. You know Princess of Hephaestus? That late show about the freedom fighter with a pure heart and a mean right hook? She finally kissed her sweetheart, Miss Yuko.
This I gotta see. Thanks.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Absolutely.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll take this loadout. We'll take Ellie and Sam. It is awfully bright here in Monarch. Fallbrook domicile key.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
There was a store. Maybe over here.
Hungry? No.
Yeah, not that's maybe that stuff. Wait a second. None of that is marauders, is it? Yeah, that's aramid ballistics, but nothing of that is a marauder stuff.
I offer high quality.
There was another shop in
You seen Arthur today?
the very beginning of the settlement, right?
Take a gander at that mug.
He means gullible.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Do go on.
It's no flattery when it's true. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
That's a stroke of sheer brilliance.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my Sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
5? Make it 15. Nah.
I run my Sprat carriers back and forth through the shipping tunnels near the waterfall. Ought to check there first. Good luck. And don't get any ideas about pilfering the drugs for yourself. Hit me. I won't even hit back.
Punch him in the eye. Nah.
Right.
I thought it's a trading post, but apparently it's not. Maybe because I saw some vending machines here, but again, that also does not seem to be the case. It does not even... It's not even marked anywhere. Disappointing.
This looks like the place. You ready to get my money or what?
Policy details. Fenhill, Maryland. Change beneficiary to Ellie Fenhill.
Can we talk?
Sure thing. Just let's walk outside for a moment.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Congratulations.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
Yeah. Real jobs?
Maybe as line holders or warm bodies?
Those are real jobs?
Oh, sure. You've got to wait in line for just about anything in Byzantium. And not everyone has the time or inclination to do it themselves. As for warm bodies, some companies like to keep extra workers on site to look more productive.
And they just do nothing?
Oh no, there's lots of paper shuffling and pen clicking that goes on. The really good ones know how to leave sticky notes in just the right places.
My.
This is why I had to get out of Byzantium. Not sure what comes next for me, though. I've never been much of a planner.
Why not?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here?
I guess there isn't one?
Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
I appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money.
Could have fooled me with all your tough talk. What's gotten into you?
Well, you're my friend, and this is what friends do.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
Friendship is important. What are we fighting for if not for the people we care about?
You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Wouldn't want to be indebted to me, huh?
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
I would assume that Ellie should get a perk. Beyond the grave. The hell is that thing? Cost of... Should have done it before I went to Chartrand. I mean, I've been here and there were no sprats around here. Maybe we need to go the other way? But yeah, there is nothing here either. So strange that this has not been counted as a quest or task or, well, basically anything. Maybe I need to revisit the guy, maybe I did not pick it up correctly or something.
Back so soon? My Sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnel.
Storage key.
Any
I did not pick it up indeed. Where do I find Marauder's armor and Space's stuff? Well, I guess Marauder's armor we might be able to pick from the bodies. Maybe in Emerald Vale.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
So not space stuff, right? You, however, only deal in ammunition. Right? Right. So...
Ooh, you're here. It'll do.
It is called Spaces Gear, right? So an outfit typically worn by spaces. Amazing. Okay, lightweight Spaces helmet. Don't I have something like that? Lightweight Spaces helmet. Okay, yes, I do have something like that. And I have a marauder helmet. Okay, that is nice.
Welcome.
So let's see if I can take Daywear option 1. So now Spacer, Spacer. I'm a spacer. Is that how that's supposed to work? Byzantium, please.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
That's a little bit back and forth, but it is what it is. I'm just curious about being fancy. It was Prosperity Plaza, and from there to Cecile Jolicoeur.
I love Byzantium.
Like a star, darling. Square your shoulders. Hand on your hip. Eyebrow cocked. Yes. Perfect. My heart is all aflutter. One outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration is about to take flight.
That was stupid because I can just use fast travel. Oh, that was so silly. I really don't have anything that would resemble Marauder's stuff, right? Oh yeah, I most likely just get rid of all of them. For some reason, this quest really makes me wanna complete it. So, no. I want to go to the Edgewater. Thank you. I would assume that none of the vending machines here sell Marauder's armor. You probably sell food. You probably also sell food. Okay, you do sell something, but none of that is... It's Spacer's choice. Let's see if the general store have Marauder armor. I would highly doubt that. You never know.
not the best. Music to my...
Had your rations yet?
Almost lost a finger in it.
Then let's go and try to hunt somebody. And I realized that I have forgot Sam. That is not ideal. I know that the two of them should be right over here. Well, maybe not today. Okay.
This'll be quick. Mess with us.
No. Wait, what was that crap? Oh. No. No. I have a bad feeling that we will spend an enormous amount of time trying to hunt down the most useless piece of clothes that there is.
Go! Down they go!
No. No. This is so silly. No.
Like a rap. Here we go. Mess with us.
Come on, gentlemen. Thank you. Let's complete this quest, shall we? Oh, I wanted to be here. Do I have it in this one? This one. Amazing.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator system.
I'm not even here. Please don't pay
We are now in
attention to me.
orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Yeah, you may continue. But I will be taking Sam with me. Yeah. That's a lot of loading screens, but also a lot of backtracking because maybe I just like the flattery that I get from the lady.
Remember that stranger?
Oh, how grotesque! I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. Yes, that's it. I have it. I know exactly what we're doing. Brace yourself, my dear. We're going to call this style barbarian chic. The saucy confidence of a spacer, the raw contempt of an iconoclast, the brutish musk of a marauder, and the pièce de résistance, monster leather.
Excuse me?
Monster leather? Is fashion catching up to sensibility at last?
1 part Mantiqueen chitin, 3 parts hide from a raptidon's flank, and let's say, 8 strips of primal leather. No, make that 10.
I need to get that right.
We're revolutionizing the fashion of Byzantium. Our work is anything but simple. I love the way you just smolder with contempt. It makes me want to spoil you. Here, treat yourself to a nice new gun or something.
For 375?
Get
Come
this
on.
done for me, and I'll have you strutting about in a Jolicoeur original. You will be the envy of Byzantium.
Okay, I will not be completing this quest today. Yeah. That is just a hunting quest, right? Okay, well, we have our work cut out for us. And we will probably return to the Emerald Vale for some primal hunting in the next episode. For now, thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that is the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. Hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.